Good evening, everyone. Today, I am going to share with you one technique and one trick. Really, by using this technique and trick, you can fix your every problem. Because sometimes we have a different kind of people, we are different, and we also have a different kind of problem in our life. But solving that type of problem, we also have a very genuine trick. This trick can solve you, and this trick can solve your life. This trick can make your life so easy. What is the trick? Just I hope you are so excited for listening this trick. But I also was very in a bad position, I also share with you my journey. And I am also in this position now. Really, I am feeling so good. And I also want to share with you this technique. This technique means start asking question to yourself. In what is your problem? And try to ask. Most of the time, we also try to just we think about the problem. Mean this is my problem. Why these things happen with me? But we never ever try to think. Means okay, it is a problem. But how can I solve this problem? And how can I solve this problem? Never ever we think about these things. For example, one student he also has a problem means he always tell I am not good in math. Did he ask to himself means how can I learn math and how can I solve this math? So when we will try to ask question to ourselves about the solving problem, then we'll find the result. Means I had a lots of problem in my past, very well. But when I am trying to ask myself, what is the real problem with me? Why everything is happening with me? And how can I solve this problem? Means when I was addicted of mobile phone and I was suffering a lot by this problem, but then I am also asking this question to myself. Why? What is the reason? And I am using mobile phone. By using mobile phone, which things I want to achieve, and by using mobile phone, what will happen with me? Will I get my no dream? Will I improve my English communication? And will I earn money by watching mobile? So suddenly my heart give me a certain answer. A clear answer means if you watch this type of video, by that never ever you can't earn money, just you will waste your life, and end of the life you will feel regret. Then I asked to myself, what should I do now? And how can I replace myself from sadness life to a better life? Then my mind suggests me, my heart also suggests me, start reading and give focus in your dream, give focus in your work, more focus about your dream. And suddenly I also was facing a biggest problem. Means when I was reading, so during my reading, I was feeling so frustration and I was finding reading is a boring. But today, when I am trying to listen the questions of my heart, because we also have a lots of question about some our surrounding, we also want to know but what happened and what is the reality of us. Always we try to think means when I will open the book and from book I will learn. But we feel also bored and we don't enjoy the reading. But you also want to do same things and start asking. Means means find a hungry. Means we are when we eat food when we are hungry. When we are totally full, that time we not try to eat food, and that time we are hungry, so that time we try to consume the food. Same when you are hungry about knowledge, that when you will learn these things, your mind will digest these things and you will not feel boring. But when you will eat, when you are not need, just you are trying to give to your feed, your brain, so that time your mind will omit. So what is the solution now? There is only one solution, that is ask question. Okay, actually what do you want to know? For example, morning time, I also ask to myself, means I am also preparing for competitive exam. For this reason, I need to learn history. But I have a lots of question in my mind. I also want to solve them. But when I go through the book without my hungriness, without my curiosity, after a moment, after a time, I feel so boring. But when I ask one question to myself, means I also listen many more time about the battle of policy. Every student of history and every student of India, they listen about the battle of policy. But I know the just only name. I want to know the time period, and I also want to know the means between whom this battle was fought. So through the YouTube, I gain knowledge. After that, from ChatGPT, I wrote a holistic paragraph about the battle of policy. Suddenly, my mind also asked me, to tell me when battle of Buxar was fought, and between whom this battle was fought. So I also curious, and when I have a question, so I also try to solve. Suddenly, through the YouTube platform, through the ChatGPT, I solve this answer. And after that, I also told to myself, when battle of third Panipat was fought. So lots of question is arising in my heart. Actually, I want to solve them. I am not telling you also ask that type of question, but which book you want to read. Book has a particular topic, and try to ask about this topic. Means why do I want to this read? Why do I want to read this book? What will I get by reading this book? And which things I will learn from this book? So when you will try to ask multiple questions, so automatically you will get answer. And one genius person, he also told me, Miss, when you have an unlimited question about this topic, so try to read them. But without question, don't read. Because your example will as like means you are eating without hungry. And when you are eating without hungry, that time you will omit. Same when you not have a curiosity about knowing this knowledge, about learning these things, so you can't do anything. You will read, your mind can't remember and memorize these things because you don't have a hungriness. You don't have a no need of this knowledge. So, as like means when water of rain fall down on the ground, that time water go here and there. Because how much water need earth it observe. After that, this water is useless for this land. So our brain also have a capacity, but when you will go through your brain, so automatically you will find a good result. Now your brain will not give you any excuse. Your brain will give you a one kind of faith, means no more, no more, one curiosity. We need really this curiosity. This curiosity is the key of success. This curiosity will make you success in your this profession. So for example, I am also telling about every profession, means you want to learn English language, so ask to yourself, means why these people can speak English language very good way, why am I not? What is the reason I can't speak English language? And what is the reason when I speak slowly? What is the reason when I speak, I can't express myself in a good way? And why I can't use good accent? So when you will ask question to yourself, yourself will find the real answer. And when you will have the real answer, so that time when you will work, when you will try to solve the problem, so that time you will not think this is burden, this is work. You will think it is a playground where you are playing, where you are playing. So, my dear friend, just I want to say you start asking, because question is the key of knowledge. When you have lots of knowledge about one topic, then by this thought process, by this question and answer process, you can remember one things for a long time. Because Kautilya Pandit, today I also want to give a example of child. He's my half age, but he told, means this is the correct method to learn. Means ask unlimited question, because he is small, but he can remember everything about slow upper things. And when he was asked about this secret, he told, actually, always I try to solve the problem. Means when I see the sky, so that time I ask lots of questions. Okay, only I am watching sky, but another what kind of things in the sky? What is the difference between the one planet to another planet? What is the difference between moon and earth? What is the size of sun? Who is the biggest planet of this planet of sky? So when I try to ask that type of question, so that type of things help me to remember things for a long time, because now I am not consuming knowledge. Now I am creating the knowledge. I am curious about knowing. And when I am curious, when I will know these things, I don't need to remember. Because in our Indian education system, we always try to mug up, we also try to remember things. We never ever try to understand the things. We should understand, we should apply these things in our day-to-day life. And when we will apply this method, means question and answer, so these things will make our journey so happy. Now we not need to give us pressure our brain for mug up or memorizing. Then when we will understand some topic, when we will solve our doubt and problem, automatically we will become master about this topic. And we will understand everything in detail. So, if you want to achieve the master level in your topic, in your profession, even on your life, so start question. Start asking question to yourself. When you will ask question to yourself, you will find answer, you will find reason. This reason will help you to force for work. For example, one person, he is not interest about work, but when he will ask one question, means now my father is earning, but it is also necessary things. One day my father will die, then what will I do that time? And where I am now, in which position I am now. Yeah, should I maintain same level by this laziness? Maybe no. And then how will I earn money for my life? Because for life we need money. So then he will find his reason. When he will ask multiple questions, so by question he will find the real answer of his heart. By this technique, he can find out his real life. So end of the video, I also want to tell you, start asking question about your field, about your life. Actually, what do you want to become in your life? When you will ask lots of questions, these things will help you to become a good and great people. Thank you for watching for our video. Don't forget to share, comment and subscribe our channel. Thank you.